Yellowjacket volleyball returning from the road over the weekend. Ashlynn, a couple of tough matches in Washington. And talk about the team's performance overall, some promising things that you saw.
We had a little rough get-go, but positively, I think we stuck together as a team, and we're really close and we consider each other family, and so we kept that in mind, and we're playing for each other and knowing that we're making the sacrifice to be on the road and away from friends and family. We just keep those things in mind, and that's what we play for.
And you're a senior on the team, one of the big offensive players. Talk about what your strategy for this season has been, maybe some goals that you had, and how it's coming together so far.
Some goals I had personally was to be an offensive leader, and I think, I achieved that most of the time. I am pretty hard on myself, but I want to be an example for our underclassmen and just know that, they have someone to look up to after I'm gone or stuff like that.
Talk about your relationship with the setters on the team. It's kind of been a dual role, and Gayla Jensen, one of those freshmen that you just mentioned, and then Matea Robinson, a player you're very comfortable with, of course. Talk about working with the two of them and their roles.
Working with Matea again is pretty fun. It just brings back memories of high school, and I'm pretty comfortable with her setting, and I know that we have that connection that goes far back, and I can always depend on her to get me the ball. And working with Angela, she's done pretty well in my opinion, coming in as a starting freshman setter. It's tough to get into at the GNAC. It's a whole nother level from high school, and I think she's done really well. I'm pretty proud of her.
You guys are back at home this week. You have Concordia and Western Oregon at Alterowitz Gym. Your thoughts on two more GNAC opponents and what the game plan will be in practice this week?
I think we're really working hard on our side of the net to make sure we're ready to go offensively and defensively, just being smart with our plays on offense and just being ready for whatever comes over the net on defense. And we're really focusing on, being smart and being loud and energetic, and I think that'll help carry some momentum into this weekend. And we haven't played these guys yet, so we're looking for a couple of fresh games to get some wins.
Just a few things that we took away was the fact that we just need to, we really need to bring more energy to the court and just work on playing as a team, because we have great talent individually, but once we put it together, it'll be great.
And talk about playing at home. One of your GNAC wins this season came at home against Alaska, a nice familiar atmosphere, and you'll be here for a while now.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice to be home. It's always nice to kind of be here and be able to get more schoolwork done, and we're not as stressed out, but especially to have a home crowd and just to be in our gym as comfortable as possible. I think we really have the advantage with being home this weekend, so we're excited for it.
This is your second year in the program. Talk about a player like Ashlynn Ward, who's maybe someone you've looked up to in terms of learning your attack a little bit, or some things that you've taken away from her.
Ashlynn is obviously one of our biggest hitters. She always goes up, and she's one of those players that gets those crazy kills that gets everyone hyped up. So she's just really influenced me to be more aggressive at the net, because even her blocking, she's just a really good player all around, and she really keeps her cool during all the games. So she helps me to be calm and be confident, because she's an amazing player, and I've learned a lot from her.
The two teams coming in this week are teams you haven't seen yet in the GNAC. What are your thoughts specifically facing these two, Concordia and Western Oregon?
I really just think that we need to play our game, because they're both decent teams, but they are very beatable as long as we play up to our potential and we're all on and we're working as a team. So I think it's going to be a good week, but we really got to work for it.
And now in your second year, talk about what some of your goals are the rest of the season, some things that you'd like to achieve personally the rest of the way.
Personally, I just want to keep being aggressive when I'm attacking and just getting more blocks. I've switched up my blocking footwork a little bit, and that's helping me get out to the pins especially a little bit quicker. So yeah, that's my main goal, is to help out our back row by getting lots of blocks and staying aggressive on offense. Yeah, I didn't think that we had the best weekend over in Seattle. We struggled a little bit against both Seattle Pacific and St. Martin's. There was just a lot of stuff that wasn't going our way, and I don't think that we did a whole lot to make it go our way. So, we're really looking forward to this weekend and playing Concordia in Western Oregon, and hopefully we can, figure some stuff out and look like a more cohesive team.
Some players in your mind that have stood out in the last few matches? Kylie had a big defensive match with 30 digs. Anyone like that in particular?
Yeah, Kylie's been doing great. She's picking up a lot of stuff. She's doing everything that we're asking her to do. We just need a couple of other people to, follow in her footsteps. I think that Faith has been doing a really good job of staying consistent for the last couple of matches. She's having a really high serve-receive percentage right now, which is excellent for a defensive specialist. And then our hitters have, everyone's had a good game here and there. Miranda's done well or did well the last couple of weekends. Stormy and Ashlynn have done well. It's just, who's on that day, and hopefully we can get everyone on this weekend.
A couple of teams coming into Alterowitz Gym that you haven't seen yet in GNAC play with Concordia in Western Oregon. What's going to be the focus in practice this week as you prepare for those games?
It's the same thing that we always work on, our consistency, eliminating our errors and our energy. We're trying to increase some of our reps in practice. We haven't gotten a whole lot of practices just because our travel schedule, so we're trying to get as many reps as we can and, help prepare ourselves for this weekend.
You're reaching the midway point in your season, in your conference season, and your overall thoughts on the team, kind of what you expected them to be at this point and where they are now.
I still don't think that we've hit our peak. I still think that we have a long way to go. We have a lot of potential on the team, and we see it here and then, but, we're looking forward to everyone being on and playing cohesively as a group, and I think that, halfway through season, we should be starting to reach that point any day now.